Wait, has he just been sailing around the Black Sea this whole time? He's like, I've brought
Yeah, I
you
think
treasures from far away. I can see it! It's right there!
he might have been like doing circles. Yeah, as long as he's happy, right?
Yeah. I brought you treasures
Um,
of a faraway land. You know we own that too, right? That's still us. Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday, and welcome to another wonderful Imperator stream. As always, with you, I am your community manager, Troy, here to play with you and have a great day of ins and outs of Imperator. With me today again is Joachim. I guess I should gesture this way since he's over on my right today. Joachim is with me again. Joachim, say hi to the fine people.
Hello there. I'm Joachim. I'm one of the content designers in Imperator Realm.
Yep. And our last few weeks, we've been playing through the Bosporan Kingdom. We are still doing that. Last we left off, we had accidentally gotten ourselves into a war with Iberia, and now we're making the most of it. So that's where we are today. As for news, no news right now. Definitely keep checking on our weekly dev diaries. We are still publishing those with all the information and news that we have up to date. As soon as we have any further information about the release date of 2.0, we will definitely let you know. But right now, we are still playing on the most current publicly available build. With all of our ins and outs that we are familiar with and all the lovely features that Joachim and team have been working on. So without much further ado, Joachim, I'll let you take it away. Oh, Nurgle turned his light on. Watch out.
Yeah, Nurgle is doing a lot today.
Just the
So,
Nurgle aggression today. I love it.
Yeah, no, it's been quite a lot. Yeah, no, we're the Bosporan Kingdom. We've been sort of fighting our way southeastwards as well as eastwards, I guess. We sort of conquered all of our neighbors, and we accidentally ended up in a war with Iberia. You know, the Caucasian Iberia, not the,
Peninsula
Hispania
Iberia.
type of area. Yeah. And we've actually been doing quite fine. I was planning to sort of take this area.
Yep.
There's no good reason to do it. It's mostly just to bother them and split their,
Right. Bottleneck them up against the coast.
yeah, just sort of split their kingdom in two. And
upper, lower Iberia.
yes, and then promptly yeet myself out of that war.
Thanks for the
That
land.
was sort of
See you next time.
that was sort of the plan. And then I still, then I won't actually neighbor Armenia yet either.
Yeah.
Which is, I guess, this is an interesting thing. It's like Seleucids, also Seleucids,
Yeah.
and there's no way in between.
Yeah, it looks like they just crushed through the center of the Antigonids, and then just were like, we're good with this. You can have it back.
It's an interesting choice, but people have their, have their things. So.
And our little 17k army sitting there, capturing territories.
Yes. Oh, it's actually. I thought. That is confusing.
Oh, because we had the mercenaries that we joined in there.
Yes, we did.
Mm-hmm.
The ones that I sort of tossed out to die at some point.
And they were like, nah. Which was hilarious.
Let's just move you up.
Oof. This is, yeah, make sure we're watching over on that east side. That's what happened to us last time, was they slid around that east side and took everything we had just taken. Lovely. 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 Yeah, and we were going for that. They had that one fort right in the middle, right?
Yes, they had this one.
Yeah.
And it was a nice enough thing to grab, so we did. What will 2.0 bring?
So much.
So I could have said go and read the dev diaries, but I recently found out how difficult it might, be to find some of the old dev diaries. So, let's do a recap of what 2.0 is bringing.
A Joachim 2.0 recap. I'm so here for this right now.
This is when I tell my D&D players, hey, what happened last session? And, both of them just give me this blank stare, and they're like, nobody remembers. But yeah, no. 2.0 is, I think the major features like the two major features is the military rework and the UI rework.
Oh, got somebody coming up on the south side there.
Oh,
5K.
so they do. There's not a path in between here, so they can't actually.
No, he's
they
got to
have
go
to-
all the way over to the fort.
Yeah, that's fine. I can live with that. So there's the UI rework, which is, in my opinion, the biggest one because it affects everything you do. Is a complete rework of the whole UI, and new skin for the UI, and it looks completely different, and it's a lot better, and it's, at least in my personal opinion, the user experience is a lot better, and all around good stuff. The people who worked on it did a great job.
Yep.
So I think the whole team is really, really proud of them.
Yep.
The other big thing is the change to the military system. Instead of having, like we do now, which is just standing armies, you'll have a levies and a legion system, where you'll have levies, which is sort of raised up from areas similar, akin to CK, both 2 and 3.
Yep.
You have like a certain area brings a certain amount of levies, and you can raise them, and then you sort of do that whenever you go to war.
Yep.
And then you have legions, which is like a standing army, but a more fancy standing army than the thing we have right now.
Right.
With some more customization and some more doodads, basically. So it really changes how you sort of play the game in early game, because you don't suddenly have like these standing armies at the start anymore. You sort of have to think a little bit different about things.
Yep.
Other minor features, I guess, is there's the mission trees that is made by Content Design, myself included. That is for all of the Diadikai. There's also, I'm not sure if we've mentioned this yet, but there's also a special mission tree, which is also for all the Diadikai, but it is a one that's sort of split across all of them.
Yeah.
So you'll have like this. It's sort of like a restore Alexander's empire sort of mission thing that sort of all of them can do when they grow big enough. So if you do like this,
Aww.
I don't think I actually sort of like this. You know what? I mean, aggressive expansion is going to kill us, but
It
that's
is.
part
It
of the
really
fun,
is.
right?
That's why we're here.
Yes, to see me burn. I mean,
Rome
Boss
burn. I mean, oh man,
Cool.
we are not nice. So they have upper Iberia, they have
Yes.
lower Iberia, and then they have the Iberian city-states intermingled with Armenia. That's terrible.
I think they have a thing going for
Oh.
them. Not a good thing, but they have a thing. So that sort of brings up the question, right?
Goodbye,
Where do we
lizard.
want to put up forts?
Yeah, so we have a
I'm
lot of choke points.
thinking-
Yeah, right there would be perfect.
Mine, I mean, it is mine. Now it's also a fort. There we go.
Well, now it's mine.
Haha.
Can you
I
afford
think-
that?
I think we can. I think I'm going to put it right here.
Yes. Yes.
Just so it's a little bit tougher. I mean, this is still a choke point, right? So it's not like they can pass, but I still like having some sort of...
No one
Make it a
will
little bit
ever
tougher
reach
for
us from the
them.
south. And then maybe our... Yeah.
Then- I think here-ish
Yeah.
is probably going to work.
Or-
Just-
Or if we put it one closer to the sea at
It,
Marthula,
put it,
that would give us
it-
the coastal choke for the coastal control.
it does, but doesn't give us this choke
right.
here.
Yeah, I think that.
Because
I
now
mean,
it's sort of
taking
like,
two is better.
um,
Yeah, 2 is better than 1. I agree.
Yes. Because now if someone appears, pops up from here, we can still sort of stay here, right? And sort of attack them if they go to the fort and stuff
Yep.
like that. So
Yeah.
I think that is quite alright. I think I'm going to...
That dude calls himself the prince. Get
I
outta
mean,
here.
look at him, though.
Get
Is he
outta
not
here.
the greatest?
Ugh.
He calls himself the prince. He has one eye. Let's check his stats. He's one-eyed, he's silver-tongued, he's victorious, stubborn, honest, and cautious.
Well,
I mean, this
I
is
mean-
not the greatest guy.
Yeah, he sounds kind of like a pirate prince, but whatever.
He's a decent enough general, he's a decent enough governor, and
Yeah.
he's like, a little bit zealous. I think this guy is great. I like him.
Yeah, guys, we put a guy named the Prince in charge of your entire civilization. I'm sorry, why is he called the Prince? I don't know. He calls himself that.
We don't know. It's mostly him
Yeah.
using those words. I think we were planning to attack
Yeah,
these guys at some point.
we were, and then just rolling down the
So-
coastline of Thrace, but
Oh, they have a Thrace going on.
yeah, you do. Yeah.
See, I mean that's sort of handy though, because that means we'll have less people to fight.
Yes.
All things considering, that's not the worst. I think we're going to just sort of move our armies back then.
Make sure we're not on force march.
And we're going to give it a little bit of time. We don't really have manpower.
Right, yeah. We had that problem last time, where we were like, do we want to repopulate this? No.
Right, because you're a thing.
Yeah.
I guess
Not
we're
a
going to
big
fight
thing,
those
but-
barbarians then on the way over there.
Right.
And these guys are still allied to us somehow.
Well, they know. They know. They're like, no, we don't want to do this. Please leave us alone. So yeah, we have those two little tiny reds, that one depopulated area, the yellow and the blue guys. What were the green one of our vassals?
This one?
Yeah, what did we
Oh, this one.
the one on the bottom right on the coastline.
This one, yeah, they were like the feudatories that
Feudatories,
we
yeah, that's right.
that we released, and yeah, no, they've been surprisingly supportive of us.
They have, yeah. Well, I mean, same with the blue guys there. They're like, yes, we love you. Please, here are more troops. Please don't.
To be
crush
fair, though,
us.
we have sort of settled all the way around them now,
Yeah.
so they're like, okay, as long as we stay buddies, it's all right. So,
Yep.
so we actually managed to sort of quell that one, and then it's going down, and it's going down, and it's going down everywhere. We really need that stability back up.
Yeah, I mean, it's getting there. It was down at what, 23? 21.
Yeah.
It was down at 21 earlier.
It was quite bad, and it's actually going quite decently now. I know I've actually checked through this one before, but I'm still curious if we have anything that is not just...
Select a new deity of fertility.
No, we don't. What else do we have? Tyranny. This plan is actually quite decent. Oh. I think we're going to... congratulations, you guys have now been...
Welcome to the fold.
Pretty much that, yes.
Yeah, exactly. Welcome them in. Help our stability, please.
How long is it going to take? Not that long.
No. Easily doable.
Accident Ikaiopolis. I think I'm just going to give you the money and make you happy.
Whoa, take the money and run.
Did I not click on the thing?
You did not. That's okay.
And we're also going to... Are we going to grab the Colchians? I'm sort of curious to grab the Colchians, to be honest.
You're also being stalked, by the way, Joachim.
I mean, Nurgle, it's... I think it's Snowcrystal _ GD. GD for game developer, so there you go. Fun fact.
If you guys want to follow Joachim now, you can.
It was mostly for Nurgle's sake, though, not for everyone else.
But now everyone knows. Including
I couldn't
Nurgle.
care less about the rest of you.
Including Nurgle, who's literally just going to go around and block you now.
See, Nurgle is the one I'm scared of, right? So he's the one I have to sort of appease.
Nurgle literally finds you, follows you, and then immediately blocks you from everything. Rude.
Who are you and why should I care about you? Influence of the Spartakid family. The fate of the kingdom and that of the Spartakid family is, and always will be, intertwined. Is ever a matter of great urgency. There are currently not enough Spartakid persons of quality ready to shoulder the responsibilities of the state. So we have to choose one of these two guys to adopt, I guess, is the thing they want us to do. You have two decently good skills, and you're younger.
Go for the younger one,
Congratulations.
definitely. We'll have an ally for longer. Exactly,
And the
everyone's
other
starting to
one-
die.
I see. I mean, he immediately died once I
Hooray!
thought about it.
We chose correctly.
Maybe. We might have chosen correctly.
You have chosen wisely.
I want money.
Don't we all, Joachim? Don't we all?
I've sort of been burning through my cash trying to...
Yeah, we were at like
keep
1200 when we were in that Iberia.
Yeah,
war.
yeah, no, that's in the past now.
That was yesterday, me. Today, me is poor.
Bossbrand and all integrated cultures gains the following. So we get a little bit less cultural happiness for Bossbrand pops, but we don't actually need Bossbrand pops. We get less discipline, but I do actually want that progress to go quickly, so I'm just going to grab it nonetheless. This is actually going quite alright.
It is going well. Like, we started off kind of in a
Um,
shaky war with way too much aggressive expansion and no stability, but a lot of money, and now we have no money. And everything else
Yeah,
is
I
even.
mean, there's also the case of our stability going down again because we're integrating two different cultures at the same time.
How
But
dare you?
as soon as we get that sorted out,
37.
as soon as we get that sorted out, it should have, sort of help for this area for us.
Man, as long
so-
as it doesn't get back down to 21% again, that was gnarly. Woof.
Yeah, that was a bad time for our little kingdom. Well, it's not really Little Kingdom anymore, I guess. Now it's
Right.
like,
Now it's a
Kingdom.
moderate-sized kingdom.
yeah, it's actually quite decent.
Ooh, 40. Okay, we're up to 40. That's at least something.
Yeah, no, we're what I'm going to grab you. And it seems like we're working on getting a new civil war because that guy doesn't want to be happy.
What
So
a
we're just-
jerk.
Yeah. We're just going to try and give him some of the stuff he wants. That's alright.
39.
See if we can sort
No.
of
We were
see
over
shit.
40. So good.
And one of the cool things right now is that we also, we're also
Naturally.
got manpower back, so that's handy.
Now we can go and declare war again.
Integrating culture like a non-meta player, so cute. I mean, I think I've said from the start that I'm not much of a meta player at all. I usually don't really play very aggressively at all. I usually play very casually and laid back. So this
a
is
chill
very
stream.
uncommon for me.
Just a chill stream. Oh, we're not doing
I,
bad. I mean, we're still at like
deeply
37. 37 stability sucks, but doesn't suck as bad as 21. And
I
soon,
mean, it'll work itself out,
Yeah.
probably, maybe.
well, that's what I was going to say. Soon, everything will be alright. It'll be back to us just crushing everyone around the Black Sea. Don't mind us.
I'm actually going to grow. This, I think. Sadly, I think there's a lot of. Oh, Demodamas. We meet again.
Hey, buddy.
So, here's the sad thing, right? I see that I get cruel from that. I see also that I get forcibility from that. I think I might have some bad news for Demodamas. Oh, succession crisis. Great. The recent instability caused by the death of Spartacus Spartacid has created power vacuum. Wait. Did I not notice that my dude died? I did not notice that my dude died.
Our dude died now.
That's the thing that happened.
I think that was what just popped up when you were like flipping the menu open.
Transition of power, yeah, no, that's why.
Yeah.
This is at the back. I see.
There it is. The very last pop-up in the stack. Of course.
Yeah.
Of course it was.
It was like I was very confused, right? Because it's like, yeah, I have a tendency to sort of click things away when I'm not
Yeah.
paying attention necessarily. But it's like, I was sure I would have noticed
yeah,
that my
like, you,
ruler
like-
died. It's like,
You like pulled up the technology and it was like there's something popped up and I was like, uh-oh, and then like 4 more popped up and I was like, uh-oh. I was like, well, we'll see how this goes, I guess. Just us dying. No big deal.
let's just do like this, I think. 4 to 5 years old? You know what? That's good enough for me. I just want your stats.
Pepper.
Civil War will break out. That's something I sort of expected.
I can just imagine that, like, trying to find a consort. Hello, yes, you may have heard of me, I'm the new king. Would you like to be my consort? Like, day one. Day one.
Yeah, no. He's sort of
Uh-oh.
focusing.
Uh-oh, are they at war over to the west of us?
They seem to be. Oh,
Yeah.
so they are.
Yeah, there's a lot going on over there.
I mean, if that's how they want to roll, then I guess that's how they want to roll. Make the place into an independent country. I'm not sure that's exactly what I was looking for. I don't want a client state.
Right.
I think we're going to go. I like how it's like Ibero culture gains honor god. Colchian culture gains not honor god.
Yeah. Sorry. Oops.
I think we're going to do like this for now. Then we're going to go over to you guys and we're going to make you god.
So many decisions to make.
It was mostly just to sort of get some province loyalty up. Davidamas, I thought we told you to get a whale, to...
He is trying to be our friend. I don't know how he got into the Black Sea, but here we are.
So what's actually sort of interesting is...
Wait, has he just been sailing around the Black Sea this whole time? He's like, I've brought
Yeah, I
you
think
treasures from far away. I can see it! It's right there!
I think he might have been like doing circles, yeah. As long as he's happy, right?
Yeah. I brought you treasures of a faraway land. You know we own that too, right? That's still us. Oh,
It's like an awkward moment. But,
nobody is migrating this
doing
way.
his thing.
How sad.
I mean, to me it seems like everyone is migrating this way.
Yeah, but, it's just arrows. Arrows don't speak for the population.
Sure.
Oh, it's like, playing as Rome, they're like, nobody is migrating this way. And you're like, oh, that's good, because everyone's already here. Awesome, great, good.
I mean, you're not wrong. That is a thing.
Yeah. It's like, well,
so
you're,
we have
you're not
almost,
wrong, game.
considering this used to be at 100 something,
It was 112, yeah.
we actually burned through most of it.
Also, we're up to 18 stability. Oh.
Call to arms from Sigya.
Why?
Oh, they're in a revolt, apparently. You know what? I'm going to do something I've never done before. I'm going to be a good ally. This is a new experience for
Oh
me.
my goodness. Oh, your guys are right there.
Oh. I guess it worked itself out then. There you go.
You're just marching through and you're like, hello.
Excuse me.
Please, please help us. Yeah, right. Just keep walking.
I mean, it worked out though.
It did.
What more do you want from me?
We also have a massive army right now.
What I'm curious about is that's not the one. This is the one I'm looking for. This is not the tab you're looking for.
Tab through like
are
25
these
menus.
places? Confluential. That's up there.
Man,
That's
yeah,
up
we
there.
have just an absurd amount of troops now.
So this place is sort of angry at us, and that's not going to change.
No.
No. Oh right, I see. That's not really going to change. Oh right, we're not at peace either. I was curious, sort of curious, just giving it away. Made them a client state, so we didn't really have to care about them. But we're at war,
Yeah, well, we have to do that thing now.
or at least as close as we get. Oh, it's a warm period.
Yay!
This is actually a fun fact. We have like this graph internally
Yeah.
about how many pops exist in the world at any one point in time, right?
Right.
and then the warm period happens, and you can see like a notable shift in how many
Ooh.
pops there are, because it's such a huge like growth modifier that
Yeah.
happens for 10 years. So yeah, no, you can like really see like a huge change. That's actually sort of fun. There you go. The Civil War has ended. Wow, we're great allies. 10 out of 10 would ally again.
God, what do we have? We have like
We have no
34k
stability.
troops and no stability.
We have a decent amount of troops. This thing is basically a guy who wanted to start a civil war, and then he stopped wanting to start a civil
Right.
war. So we got his troops, and they're all loyal to him. And well, he's no longer in charge of the troops anymore. Now there's another guy.
We have 40k. 40k troops right now.
Oh right, because we made him a governor. That's
We did.
why he's angry at us.
Yeah.
See, it all makes sense now.
He was like, I wish for power. And we're like, fine, you're a governor. And he goes, no. Wait.
Well, more like he goes, yes, that's handy.
Yeah.
Let me just keep trying to start this thing then. But that's alright. Oh, maybe it actually did make some change.
It did. It did.
At least he's not in... So it's like, hey, there's a civil war that's going to break out in 32 months. There are no relevant disloyal characters in the country. I feel like it hasn't updated yet.
Hey, look who's back. I brought you gems from a faraway land. You mean
He's like,
next door?
Do you want this? I'm like, you know what? I don't even have to pay for this. Just keep going. That's fine. Just do your thing, Devilamos.
It's actually ours. He like we invited him for a feast. He came into our house, broke into our bedroom, stole our bed frame, and was like, "Would you like to buy this hand-carved bed frame?" Wait, isn't that ours? Give it back. He's like, "I shall not charge you this time. This time a gift for you."
He has his hobbies, right? He's doing his thing.
Also, I like how the little red guys have lost almost all of their territory. They have two little tiny pieces of land.
Yeah, I'm sort of looking at just eating them and be done with it. I think I'm just going to do that. They don't have any. Oh right, we don't have any. Oh, I'm just going to do this.
Ta-da!
And then we're just going to wait for that to pop. Shouldn't be too bad. And almost all of our aggressive expansion is gone by now. It's amazing.
Thank goodness.
I mean, it wasn't too bad. It sort of worked out.
I mean, kicking the hornet's nest that's Thrace is gonna suck here in a little bit, but
Aphrodisios. I actually sort of like you though.
he's like
You've been
46.
loyal to me. I think I'm going to say send that guy instead. Then we can put him on you, because then we can keep that family
Yes.
at least somewhat happy. It brings up a question. What's the new guy like? Oh, he's actually quite decent.
Good.
I've sort of just been holding on to the mercenary arm because I was expecting to take this at some point. And then
Right.
sort
So
of
as soon as we
never happened.
fabricate that claim, we'll be good to go.
Yeah, it shouldn't take hopefully too long. You get good nature. I don't remember what good nature do. I have to admit, I'm terrible at the traits in this game. I'm always trying to sort of keep track of them, but it's difficult.
You should
It is
probably
really
talk to somebody that wrote them.
It's actually not me this time.
I know. You should talk to somebody that wrote
It's
them.
it's our dear leader, I believe, who wrote them.
Our brave and fearless leader.
Yeah, Arheo, the great one. This is actually interesting.
Man.
These barbarians are sort of eating through Thrace. I'm actually sort of curious how that's going to turn out.
Just let him go. Yeah, man. Like,
If they start moving westwards, that is actually not too bad. If they're moving eastwards, I'm going to immediately kill them. Well, there you go then.
well, that's one. Let's see how he do. Nope. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, stay there. Yes, move
Now
back
it's
the other
going
way, please.
To Olbia. That's quite alright, actually.
Yes.
Then we're going to...
Time to crash.
And then we're going to Kropstad.
Time to crash. It's be like the slowest, the quickest war ever. Just boop and done. death.
Did I just miss what I thought I just missed? No, I didn't. Who was it that got... Oh, this is the guy who got brain damaged. I was like,
Yeah.
someone got...
Our primary heir. No big deal.
He's castrated and have brain damage. I mean, that happens
That's our
to the best
heir.
of us. I mean, who hasn't gone through that, though?
This bodes
It's
well.
like...
You know, a brain
It
dead
happens.
castrated heir. I'm sure he will carry on the family legacy. Very well.
Sort of curious. What options do we have to tight? Provincial loyalty +1. No, that's not going to help us, I'm afraid. Aggressive expansion is not going to help us either, I think. We're just going to leave this ability then.
Yes, Nurgle, we were talking about you again.
I thought we were talking about barbarians.
Like I said, Nurgle.
Ah, right.
Yeah,
It all makes sense now.
exactly.
Oh, I see why they... I see. I think Nurgle is doing a great job, and I support him wholeheartedly.
That's right. That's right. Try and repair that damage you already did today.
I'm not going to say... I think Nurgle might be one of the, the best people at Paradox. A true paragon that we should all, look up to. And be inspired by, really.
We should. We should all be inspired by Nurgle.
Why do I keep... Let's continue.
I mean,
Eating
I just can't wait
too
for this guy to die. Like, the sooner that guy dies, the better.
I mean, you're not wrong. I really would like to see him... We will replace it then, I guess, because then we get some loyalty from him and from the province.
Alright, 28%. Nope. 42%.
Nurgle didn't drug us per se, it's more that we feel threatened by him.
We feel threatened that he's going to drug us
Yes, exactly.
if we say anything bad.
So it's more like a preemptive, comment rather than anything else.
Man, that war took forever. Oh, we'll never recover from it. So many losses.
It was a true nightmare.
No, we're on the Black Sea. Don't you mean Night Mare?
This actually brought up a conversation we had in the content design team, which is how it would be if you had to pronounce everything like it was Greek names.
Yes.
So instead of saying particles, you say particles.
Yes.
I think it would actually make things a lot better.
Well, it's like a Roman athlete that gets in everybody else's way. He's Obstacles.
Oh, that's actually quite hilarious. What is this? A pragmatic accession. Basileus Callienus is known for having a character and fitting a ruler, and his weakness has been seen as an opportunity among some of his likely successors. There is always treasonous talk against such rulers, but the enthusiasm and ambition of Aphrodisius has set him apart. Aphrodisius suggests that, rather than enduring the infective rule of Callienus for the foreseeable future, his own character and abilities would better suit the throne and serve the Bosporan kingdom. Dangerous talk to be sure, but he may have a point. Can we afford to pass up an opportunity like this? So, our dude is... He's not amazing by any means.
No.
But the thing is, neither is Aphrodisios. No offense to him,
Poor Aphrodisios.
but he's really not.
Weren't we contemplating sending him to the Olympics?
I'm contemplating sending him to Thrace.
We should.
I think we will. Yeah. I think we're just going to, you know what? Why wait when we can just go for it, right?
Everyone.
So you're fine Bithynia, Paeonia, and Heraclea Pontica. I actually don't know what their armies look like, but I can't imagine it's...
Can't be bothered.
It's 1, and it is 0.
Oh no. I'm so scared.
And it is 4, but these guys are probably not going to be active, so... All in all, I think we're going to do just fine.
And since we have that fort there, we don't even have to worry about a lot of this territory. So
Aphrodisias gets killed by Kalinace. It seems like
just right as soon as we start a war, you guys, come on.
So treason never pays. I mean, it's a very fitting event, right?
Yeah.
While in the process of surreptitiously gathering supporters around court, Aphrodisias was surrounded in the palace gardens by guards and dragged to the feet of Basileus, who charged him with treason. The ambitions of Aphrodisias ends here. We can let the scamp go, or we'll kill him. So we'll kill him.
Goodbye, I guess. God, how embarrassing. Like, we should go to war, sir. And you're like, yeah, sure, let's go to war. And then he's like, oh no, a plot of intrigue? Whoever would have imagined?
I think we're just going to give it to you. Let's see how you feel about that. If you want to be a traitorous bastard or not.
Oh, look, our little minor allies are coming to help us. Hooray! The ones we released are like, yes, we shall throw our 3K armies in here as well.
I did something about having local noble happiness. I think I'm just going to keep going for that.
28? 35. Dang. Alright, 35? 49. Dang. 49? 49. Dang.
You're going to be disappointed if you're going to keep that up.
Yay, we did it!
I think we're just going to keep going.
Go for that fort, maybe? Oh, hi. Oh,
yeah.
Hello.
Oh, that's the thing.
Ow.
That's still a thing.
Ow.
I have to admit, I probably should have looked at this at some point. I didn't, but I probably should have. This is not looking great for us. I think we're going to, yeah, turn the speed down a little bit. I think it's going to be alright this time, though.
Yeah, I mean, that was rough. We were at 5 speed, and that army just kind of went squish.
I mean, I'm not going to deny that I was like, what's the worst that can happen? And then the worst happened. I think I'm just going to... How are you guys? Actually, I'm going to put you on... Oh, because you don't actually own the area. Is that it? Probably that's it. There's another army there. Didn't see it.
Squish.
Fun fact, there's an army there.
Squish.
Now it's gone. I fixed it.
That was rough.
I think I might have been,
You got a little overzealous there.
I feel like I was a little bit too laid back about entering that whole thing. I was like, yeah, you know what, let's just go for it. And it's like... Yeah, no. I mean, we went for it, though. We definitely did. Just necessarily didn't really go quite the way I'd hoped for.
Well, I mean, at least we're still alive. That's good.
I mean, we're very much alive, and we will eventually win the war.
Right.
Probably.
Right.
Wait, don't you have... Are you trying to tell me that you don't have... Oh, you don't have donkeys? So you don't
Where
have
is our donkey army? Joachim, we've talked about this. We always need donkey armies.
I'm not saying you're wrong, because you're not. We do need donkeys. The thing is, I didn't recruit this army, right? It was raised by the event thingy. So I sort of just assumed that it would also have, like, a donkey.
Right.
But... Apparently a certain content designer, names not be mentioned, made this event before we added donkeys, and he's never changed it.
How embarrassing.
Yes. Yes, it is. I think we're going to ask you guys... Oh, I can actually build roads.
You can.
Building roads is like my favorite thing in this game, and that's not like a joke or like anything. It's like straight up, that is my favorite thing in this game.
Love.
Oh, you're right. It's you, and you're still disloyal. I remember you.
Can you just die already? Come on, dude.
He's not going to die anytime soon, so I think we just have to accept that we're going to be sad. So, what we can do...
What we can do is run out of time.
Oh, are we out of time?
We are out of time. I like this little cliffhanger that we set ourselves on. That was kind of intentional, kind of not.
I
So
mean,
I'll take
it's
it.
a very like me thing. Like, hey, this sounds like a future Joachim problem, and then I'm,
Yeah.
you know, in the future I'm like, wow, that Joachim from the past is a real asshole.
But let's
Nice.
unpause. Let's unpause for just a second, see if this 42 is going to go. I don't think we're going to get it at 42, but let's see. Oh, hello, friend.
Yes,
We did it! And now our allies are leaving us to this 8K army, and that's a perfect pause point right there. Man, what a good stopping spot. All right. So, thank you everyone for joining out there in the community. Definitely check us out on social media. Make sure you hit us up on the forums as well. Check out our dev diaries. All the newest news is on there. So any information about release dates, content, or otherwise is going to be in those dev diaries. We will have one hopefully on Monday. But just to let you guys know, I'm not sure exactly when, but we are going to have a holiday break as always. We do this every year. Paradox pretty much takes off for a few weeks just to let everybody have some downtime and family time. As soon as we find out what those dates look like, we'll let you guys know, and we'll post that in our dev diary. But do be aware that it's going to happen sometime over the holiday season. In the meantime, Joachim, thank you as always.
It's a pleasure to be here.
I am, of course, Troy, your community manager, saying thanks for joining us on this wonderful Wednesday, and we'll see you next week with some more Imperator. Have a good week, y'all.
See you guys.